I'm starting without you. Welcome to the Pretty Cars episode 12.
I didn't do the thing part.
Oh, I don't know which button it is. That was your job.
The things to be with the things and the things.
Diddle-loo.
You're like, yes, we have to have a consistent song at the start of our videos and our podcast, Kai.
I also
cut
said
together one, and you're like, we're starting anyway.
I also said we needed to be super professional.
You and me? I don't think so.
Yeah, right.
So we realised just before that we have spoken about our mother quite a bit, yet we have not really shed any light
At this point, you'd think he's dead.
about our father.
Mm.
And we also came to the realisation that neither of us can really remember the last time we spoke to him.
We realised that he never calls us.
Yeah, we're pretty sure he doesn't know how to use a phone, even though he logs onto Facebook on his phone.
He always sends me messages to my artist page.
Does he?
Yeah.
Gumbo.
He responds to my the stories that I upload on my artist page.
Oh, from your Instagram to your Facebook, but you don't post it from your Facebook, but he responds on your Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that a bit too. Hilarious.
Yeah, totally.
So we don't know what he does during the day. Ever.
I've never quite known. I used to live with him and I saw...
We both did.
Well, yeah, but I lived with him
You
on
lived with him,
my own.
just the two of you, most recently.
And like I saw the things that he spent his time doing during the day and it just never added up.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how he took that long to do those things.
Yeah.
Like the day is very long, especially when you wake up at the time he wakes up.
Yeah,
at like
crack of
5
dawn.
a.m.
Yeah. He's up before the sun.
Yeah.
And we know these things. We know that he goes swimming at least 5 days a week, like deep ocean swimming.
I would have thought he goes every day.
Well, apparently here and there and everywhere, when you do speak to the elusive Rick Herbert, he will tell you that, no, you can't swim 7 days a week. You've got to have a day or two off for some unknown reason. I don't know. And we're talking out the back in just a pair of dickies. He's not wearing a rashie. He
swims from like beach to beach.
He swims from like Bondi to like, Malabar.
Tamarama.
Brisbane.
Easily confused with Tamarama.
Yeah, swims against the current.
Swims to New Zealand.
Yeah. Okay, so we know he does that at least 5 times out of 7 days a week, and we know that he'll probably spend some time with his girlfriend. But for the most part, could not tell you how he spends his time.
I can tell you exactly what he eats.
Yes. It's daily.
After living with my dad, I came to the conclusion that he eats the same thing every day.
Yep.
And that is he starts his morning with avocado on toast.
Yep. Chili flakes.
Chili flakes and a little slice of lime.
Yeah, the thinnest slice because he'll make a lime last.
Oh, fuck. He can make a lime last like there is no tomorrow.
He can slice it down to 26 pieces, I reckon.
100%.
Yeah.
I've seen that lime by the end of the month.
And he'll reuse a lime too.
Oh, let's not go into that. Anyway, then he has muesli and yogurt and half an apple or banana, depending on what the grocery shop's looking like
At
that
the same
week.
time, he's having a good day. Keep going. He's feeling it.
If he's not getting a chicken and 3 salads from the Char for $20, he's eating a toasted sandwich.
Yep.
And then later that evening, he'll eat a homemade pizza, which, may I mention, is the same ingredients as a toasted sandwich.
Salami, cheese, and rocket, right?
Yeah. That's it. And a bit of tomato.
Yeah. I mean, he drinks a lot less too these days too, so he's not drunk. Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
What is he doing?
I don't know. Not watching Netflix.
No,
because he doesn't have internet.
He doesn't pay for internet. He doesn't want to. And what does he do? He tethers off his mobile phone and he waits till the end of the month to abuse his data that he has left on Netflix episodes that he's been waiting 3.5 weeks to watch from the last time his data ran out.
On your Netflix account.
On my Netflix account. Not paying for Netflix. Not paying for internet. Pays for a phone bill. And eats the same thing every day. You now know as much about our father as we do.
I literally saw him today and I still don't know what we talked about.
The man will wear a pair of brown leather shoes with any other colour pant. He is not afraid to pull off something that should never be pulled off.
I told him the other day, what did I say? I was like, oh, he was wearing all black. And I was like, you look good in black. He goes, yeah, black's my colour. So why is it taking you 60 years to start wearing it?
Do you remember he had a very large collection of sarongs that he used to wear? Do you remember he used to wear, he would walk around, it'd be winter, he'd have a shirt and a jumper on, and for some reason a sarong wrapped around his waist. You're like, what the fuck are you wearing? Why do you have a bigger collection of sarongs as a man than pants? I don't understand. And at what point will I start wearing sarongs? Because I feel like it's going to come at some point.
Should we talk about how we used to go on family trips and Dad hated pottery and hated art?
Craft.
Yeah, he hated craft. And he would make us go I remember in Ireland on like the first day of our 4-week European trip, he bought just a fucking clay, pottery jug. And then, of course, for the rest of the trip, it was someone's responsibility to take care of this pottery jug flying all over Europe.
That's such a Rick Herbert thing to do. That's something him and his brother would do. They would buy something and make you look after it, and they don't even want it. But if you ruin it, they'll be annoyed.
Like Mark's car at the moment. I don't know much about Uncle Mark's spend track record. I can't speak well informed on that. I do know that Mark lent Dad his car.
Yeah. So we know they communicate. We know that he's capable of using a phone to call his brother. Or vice versa. Yet he doesn't have either of us on his favourites in his phone call list.
I probably see Dad as much as Uncle Mark does. Twice a year. At Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas. Yeah.
And maybe
someone's birthday.
Yeah.
I just don't know but the thing is we spend more time wondering what our dad's doing than actually finding out what our dad's doing.
Should we just call him?
We should call him, eh? He probably won't wake up right now.
He's on
We're
holiday.
doing a night episode too, by the way. What do you reckon? An evening ep.
I know. A little glass of vino and all.
Yeah, it took Pearl 7 hours to
do my hair.
Get her fringe right.
Katie Mams did my hair.
And what a job she did.
Yeah, I don't come over for dinner anymore. I just come over to get my hair done.
I wanted to do the whole podcast with you with the foils in your hair, and you were having none of it.
That was rude.
It would have been hilarious.
I mean...
Boss player move. You don't give none fucks.
Yeah, but I give some fucks.
As we found out today.
I practically cried Astrology. On the last podcast. It's like I didn't want to sit here today on fucking...
Well, you did cry. Foils. We just had to cut it. What else you got, P-Muns? You comfortable there, hun?
Yeah, I'm feeling like I just need to change it up.
Settled in, are you? Yeah? Do you want me to get the whole couch over?
Well, I'm not used to the night sessions.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I'm a bit tired.
5 minutes into this and you're exhausted.
Was that how long it took to talk about Dad?
It's because we don't know anything about him.
God.
He reads a lot of Terry Pratchett books.
Does he still?
I don't know,
because I feel like that's just
collection.
Our idea of him from when we were younger.
He just had this collection of Terry Pratchett books. I always liked the covers, but I never read any of them.
I was saying before how Dad, you never know what's going to make Dad angry.
He'll flare up at something really random and you're like,
why? He says some offensive shit, dude.
Yeah.
And sometimes if you hand it back just on the wrong day, at the wrong time, you can get ugly.
He just goes... No, I didn't appreciate that.
Once he called me a bitch and then I called him a dick and he was like, pal, don't you ever call me a dick. And I was like, but your name's Richard. What are you talking about? You can't get angry at that.
Dickie Herb.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is like some of the stories I've heard about him that either he's told or other people have told about him when he was younger, I don't want to get in a fight with him. Like I've always had this little.
Because didn't he go to school with a bunch of like Italian like meathead kind of like the boys like they play rugby?
He was like this little like rugby like hooker or something. He played like he's not tall.
No, he's kind of like you, small and feisty.
Yeah, got a lot. All in all the right places. But he he would like break ankles and stuff. Like Uncle Mark and other people have told me stories like. Yeah, everyone hated playing against.
Yeah, I've heard lots of stories about how he's a little shit.
Yeah, I heard he's a massive little shit.
But don't say that to him.
No, but that's good because he'll never listen to this episode. Doesn't have enough data for it.
I'm not sure if he can hear it anyway.
Has he got one good ear?
Yeah, I don't know if they're either too crash hard, to be honest.
And the other thing is okay, here's the thing. If you ever, for some reason, have a coffee with either of our parents, here's the thing. You need to warn the waitress that if they do not get this coffee order right, it is coming back at you. If you do not get that 3/4 hot latte extra hot, I'm telling you now, sister.
And if there's no salt on that margarita,
girl, you better watch out. Time to find new employment. Because she'll come get you. But seriously, they'll send a cold coffee back. But here's the thing that...
But Dad doesn't... Sorry, just quickly. Yeah. Dad went away this weekend and I'm looking at the box that he took, that he had with the speaker. He took some oyster sauce and like some fish sauce. Fish and then he had his coffee machine in the box, taking it away with him to the retreat. Who takes a fucking coffee machine away with them? Are you serious? Like that particular about the coffee.
But he knows that they're up there too, doesn't he?
Yeah, there's an espresso machine up there.
But he won't tolerate that. No, but in all seriousness,
even George Clooney can win him over.
If you brought him a coffee... Okay, here's the other thing. Okay, you bring them the coffee hot and they take the first sip and then they let it sit there going cold, talking. So... why order the coffee extra hot in the first place if you're just going to take one sip and let it sit there going cold?
I'm not sure about that. I'd like to I'd like to do an information fact check. There we go. There's not one moment I haven't sat down and had a coffee with Mum and she'll take a sip and be like, oh no, it's not enough. And it's like literally burning.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is she'll take the first sip if it's right, but then she'll put it back down and they'll both start talking or engaging, and then the coffee's cold.
Oh, and then they start complaining.
Why did you order the coffee and not drink it
when was the last time you had coffee with Mum and Dad?
I don't do it anymore because I know they're going to send it back to the waitress and it's uncomfortable. So I'm just like, you guys come over for breakfast and you can complain about my coffee, which they do.
What coffee beans do you get?
It doesn't matter about the coffee beans. Cares. There's always something fucking wrong with it. I reheated her cup of tea the other day in the microwave and I accidentally put it in for a little bit too long. And she's like, oh, you fucked that, didn't you? Start again. And I'm like, oh.
What about when Dad takes he'll open a sachet of sugar, use a third of it, and then
he'll wrap it
up and put it in his pocket. It's like me putting half a joint in my back pocket.
Yes, it is. Frequently. He puts toothpicks in there. He's got it. His wallet is the Swiss Army knife of the modern day man on the go. He has sugar capsules and bloody toothpicks in there that he probably reuses. I bet you he uses the toothpick and puts it back in. I don't reckon it's fresh every time.
Oh,
do you reckon he's reusing?
I don't want to think about that.
Okay, we've gone too deep.
Yeah.
To be fair, we did a good 14 minutes on Dad. And I didn't know, based on someone we don't know that much about, that we would have that much content. That's really impressed me. I'm looking forward to writing his autobiography for him and finding out a bit more.
All I know about Dad is where the life insurance policies are filed in the cabinet. Literally every time I see Dad, I used to live with him, and about every week he would do, you know how you do like a fire safety hazard check? It would be like,
stop, drop and roll, practice.
It's like, good. Dad's dead, what are you going to do? Like, and it's like, go to the filing cabinet and under I for insurance policies is going to be Dad's life insurance policy.
Oh my God.
But it never changes. Obviously, it's under I for identity and insurance.
Which in itself is anyone who breaks in. No, look, fascinating the older you get when you don't live with your parents anymore, and then you kind of like they get on with their lives, and then you're like, yeah, but what is that? Like, what?
But also, why don't I fit into it? What?
Have you gone from full-time down to part-time and you're just like, bruh, what's going on?
More like casual.
Part-time cash, Christmas casual at best.
Christmas casual, literally.
Yeah, released in
I'm up there
Jan,
with
Hyde
Uncle
in
Mark.
December. That's about it. Yeah. He's a fascinating character, really.
And sometimes I just like to observe him.
Yeah, good people watcher. He's good value.
It's fun to watch him watch people. Have you ever walked down the street at the moment with the 1.5 meter rule with COVID going on? Yeah. Someone will come like possibly maybe a meter or less. Yeah, 1.2 meters. Be like, I'm walking here. And you're
Does
like,
Dad do that?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah. No, but he's always done shit like that.
No, it's okay. It's fair enough.
Yeah, no. But even pre-COVID.
Yeah. He doesn't like people up in his grill. That's for sure.
He's funny.
That's for sure.
That's for sure. He don't want no one up in his grill.
He's funny.
He's good value. We should call him and find out what the fuck he's doing sometime.
Yeah.
Just like, hey, bud, you want to call him?
I took him to a party once. We've taken.
I went to that party.
We've taken him to many parties. Yeah.
He gets up on tables and dances.
Yeah, he was up on the table.
He was the guy up. You know when you watch the American movie of the frat party and there's like someone's dad at the party and he's like hanging 10 and getting down with all the kids and you're like, man, that'd be pretty embarrassing. But at the same time, I wish that was my dad. That's
our dad.
That's him. And you're just like, oh, I'm pretty sure he almost broke the table too. And we were like, oh, okay, buddy.
Yeah.
Now it's time to go.
I was wrapping up. And we sat there for maybe like half an hour being like, are you going to tell him to go home or should I? And then you were like, well, you invited him. So maybe it was
I'm pretty sure he smoked bombed both.
No, he did. I went up to him and was like, hey, Dad, I think it's probably time to leave. And he's like, I'm cool. I'm gone. Then,
see you later.
And he just left and vanished out the door. And that was it. And I was really worried about him because I don't even know if he has Uber. I don't know how Dad gets home at night.
I bet you he caught a bus.
Yeah, we probably fucking did.
Yeah. And I bet
he was wasted.
I bet you was somewhere in his like overcoat, he had a book.
And his brown leather shoes.
He had a Terry Pratchett book and his brown leather shoes and a salt and a toothpick, a sugar and a toothpick, and he got out and he pulled a thermostat of hot water and a tea bag and he made himself a hot tea and
on
he
the 333
on the 333 way
going down
home.
Bondi Road.
Loved it. That's exactly how Dad got home. Without a doubt.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love him. He's so silly.
We need a dad cam.
Yeah.
We just need like a dad cam or like...
He has a 3-bedroom apartment.
Yeah,
and
lives on his own.
He uses one of the rooms as his stretching room. and he uses the other one. And he uses the other one as his laundry hanging room. and we're all like,
why can't they be in the same room?
And he owns a house that he has some people paying rent on, like paying the mortgage, but then he rents a 3-bedroom apartment on top of it. And it's like...
Oh my God. I can't even begin.
For Christmas last year, or maybe it was his birthday, I bought him a Santa sack of just his groceries because it was just salami, cheese and bread.
Oh, thanks, babe. I don't have to do a shop this week.
And a pizza base and a couple of avocados.
Because what do you get that man? What do you buy that guy?
He's got everything.
Yeah. Do you know?
He's got everything he needs.
He needs.
He needs.
He needs. He seriously spoke about living in the back of a Honda Jazz with the seats back and a mattress in it.
Yeah.
And I think his whole tactic was that he just kept telling people he was going to do it so much so that they would invite him to live in their house for however long he needed. I don't think he ever intended on sleeping in the Jazz. He just tells people, oh yeah, I can put the seats back and I've got this mattress that I've cut the corners off of and I can glide it on in there. And people just look at him like, No. No one needs to do that. Bear Grylls, in you come. You know what I mean? Like, you're not fashioning a bed out of your car and a mattress.
Have you ever seen Dad start a fire?
Start a fire?
Has he ever taught? Did he ever teach you to start a fire?
No, but I want to know this story.
Nah, I'm just saying he never taught me to start a fire. I feel robbed. Don't you feel like that's something that your dad should teach you, how to start a fire? You're a guy. Isn't that like a thing that like fathers passed on to their sons?
The fuck?
You serious? Why are you looking at me?
You didn't even
like
teach me how to shave. What are you talking about?
Okay. All right. Now I get the confusion. I thought I was speaking like another language.
To be fair, I think you were though. But to be fair, son, come with me camping. I'm going to teach you all about shaving and how to start a fire. See that star over there? That's the one you guide yourself by when you're out at the ocean. None of that, no.
Oh my gosh, read my astrology chart.
Oh God, that's going to take us 20 minutes.
That's should we wait episode. But yeah, Kyra's taken an interest in astrology.
Well... Not Susanna's Sunday specials, like you're going to meet a mysterious man.
I totally aborted from that as well. I was like,
just Kyra. Then. Jesus Christ. North Indian planetary alignment astrology. And I literally found out about 3 days ago and I thought it was interesting. Because normally I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm sure your Pisces is definitely conflicting with my Gemini right now. And we are, all that jazz.
I have 6 suns in my Saturn.
That's pretty cool if you do.
Oh, I don't know what that meant.
Nah, neither do I.
I'm like, what?
Okay. Yeah, no, Dad didn't teach me how to start no fires. And I think I might have stolen the opportunity for him to teach me how to shave because I had a good moustache at 11 that I was onto pretty quickly.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't remember you without a beard now.
You would have been 2 when I started shaving.
Yeah, right.
Give or take. Legit. You would have been 3.
I'm digging your mullet.
Oh, yeah. You like this shit?
Yeah. Looks good.
Yeah, it's coming along.
Yeah. I like the frosted tips.
The ISO mull.
I was really against it.
At first you were.
Yeah.
Luckily, I don't care.
No, well, I was never going to stop you. I told my friend the other day, I made a comment about her eyebrows.
Oh, no.
Because I was like, she came and I think I was drunk and I kind of just went and started to brush them sideways because they were brushed up.
Oh.
And apparently Drunk Pearl didn't like that at the time. So I just went up to her and started brushing. She's like, no, I did this on purpose. And I was like, And then I thought I got away with it not being a thing. And then I was talking about, I'm like, I wonder what getting your eyebrows microbladed is like. I don't know. I was just thinking about it.
What's microblading?
I don't even really know, to be honest. Just
okay.
I don't know. I think they dye your eyebrows and they make it look really good.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know what it is.
I thought microblading was going to be.
I know. I don't know. I really don't know. That's not the point of the story.
Keep going.
The point is that I was talking to her about maybe getting microblading. She's like, that's what I've got. And you don't like it. And I was like, fuck, she remembered. And I was like, hang on a second, I never said that. And she's like, you absolutely did.
It was when you went like this. Across my face the other night.
I was so sprung and I couldn't, there was no way out. But also I didn't want to back out. Like I was standing by my comment.
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
But like as a friend, I enjoyed that we agreed to disagree in that moment.
Yeah. Well done. Drunk Pearl's awesome. She's hilarious. She's a bit of a risk taker. And says it like she says, pardon me, she says it like it is, as far as she's aware.
That's funny.
Those microbladed eyebrows are shit. You should probably fix them.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Anyway, I'll go back to the drawing board and do some research and probably not report back next week because microblading sounds fucking boring. So,
yeah.
Thanks for listening to episode 12 of
13
of the Pretty Cast.
Yeah. Cheers, guys. See you next time.
Bye.